What is going on, people, and welcome to episode 3 of the Inter Milan series here on the FM21 Beta. I hope you are all doing well. Beta. Need to get into saying beta, that's the English way. I'm not American. If you are looking forward to this episode, make sure you pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel as well. Hopefully we're getting a bit of content out to you this weekend. It is Friday as I record this, and I'm hoping, knowing my lazy ass, well, I want to get this out today, but who knows. Anyway, you joined me on the day of the Milan Derby, and things have been going pretty well, as you may be able to tell. Although, we have suffered our first defeat of the season. So let's check in with the fixtures then. The last time we were together was that 4-0 win over Cluj in the Champions League. We got our Champions League off to a flying start, but then it took a little bit of a hit. In the next game, we beat Crotone 2-0, goals from Oristano, the young attacking midfielder. Going to have to get used to saying his name. Another goal for Romelu Lukaku. But then we were turned over by Atletico Madrid. Yeah, we were no match for the Spanish side on this occasion. Well, Oristano, I'm going to get this name horribly wrong. No, it is Oristano. Whatever. Yeah, they absolutely battered us, and 3-1 was pretty... It wasn't a 3-1 game, I'll put it that way. We were absolutely battered. But then we got back to winning ways, a really important win over Lazio in Serie A. Bit of controversy in this game. As you can see, Romelu Lukaku gets the decisive goal. That man cannot stop scoring at the moment. But there were two penalties that went to VAR in this game. One wasn't given, one was given, and as you can see, Ciro Immobile missed it. So fortunately for us, yeah, we got away with this one a little bit, it's so to say, but the win is a win. We then completely overturned Zenit 5-1 in the Champions League. This was not a 5-1 game, it flattered us very much. We scored 3 goals in the last 10 minutes of this game. Zenit just sort of fell apart, but I want to show you Perisic's goal, because that was absolutely superb. A thing of beauty, this goal. So as you can see, he pretty much picks up the ball sort of almost just outside our area, runs the whole length of the pitch, and just puts it in the back of the net. Superb goal from the Croatian. And yeah, we were dominant in that game. And then most recently, a 2-1 win away at Genoa. Eriksen and Lukaku again on the score sheet. Eriksen, I'm pretty sure, has turned into a 5-star player. He has. I haven't even really noticed him that much this season, to be honest. In the last couple of games, he's been superb. But yeah, he's something phenomenal, is this man. So lucky to have him in behind Lukaku. But if we would take a look at Lukaku at the moment, he is absolutely superb. 4.5-star rated player. Those mentals and even the physicals. I mean, he gets a lot of slack, Lukaku, but even physically as a player, absolutely superb. But yeah, in all comps, 10 goals in 9 games. He's doing alright for us this season, is Lukaku, which is why Lautaro Martinez can't get into the team. And there has been a bit of speculation around Lautaro Martinez. He's been saying that he's not happy with his lack of action. As you can see, he's made 1 appearance this season. He is wanted by Arsenal. Why you'd want to go to Arsenal over Inter Milan, I don't really know. But is there potential for us to sell Martinez in January? I mean, we've got Pinamonti, who's a decent youngster. Esposito's out on loan, who turns into an absolute banger. Could we sell Martinez in January? And maybe an idea. You'll have to let me know in the comments what you think of that one. Hakimi is wanted as well. I've been sort of dropping Hakimi in and out of the team. We've got a number of right backs. I think we've got 4 in the squad. So I've been trying to put around game time a little bit, and all of them are playing really well. And there's been interest in Skriniar as well, and he's been absolutely superb for us. But nevertheless, we move to the Milan Derby. We concentrate on that. If we have a quick look at the league tables as they stand, we are second in Serie A, level on points with Juve, but we've played a game less. They lost last time out, I believe, to Lazio. So we could, even with a point, we will move top of the table. In the Champions League, well, we're 5 points clear of Cluj, but we are 3 points behind Atleti. So a little bit of work to do if we want to finish top of this group, but we play Zenit in the reverse fixture today in the second episode. As I've been saying, let's get to the AC game, shall we? So we're going as full strength as possible for this one. Eriksen and Perisic not quite fully fit to start this game. So we line up as follows. Handanovic in goal, Hakimi recalled at right back, Martin at left back, De Vrij and Skriniar at centre halves. Vidal and Barella in the middle of midfield. Vidal has sat out the past few games. And we've sort of been rotating the centre mids as well, because I think we've got something like 6 midfielders, 6 central midfielders. Gagliardini, who was transfer listed at the start of the save, has actually been playing a bit for me. He's been playing alright, but I've recalled Vidal today because I want that experience and that steal in such an important game. And Barella's one of our better players. Mahrez out on the right, I said he would do bits, and he's got an average rating of 6.47, so he needs to pick his stuff up. Oristanio is going to play in the number 10 role, as we said. Eriksen not quite fit. The same with Sanchez because Perisic isn't quite fit. But Lukaku is going to continue up front. So hopefully we can pick up a win in this massive game. So important to pick up a win in this game, you feel. Taking a look at the AC team, Donnarumma is someone that I'm pretty sure is out of contract in the first year of the game, so we could potentially look to sign him in January, bring him over to this side. Handanovic is no spring chicken anymore, he's 36, so we will need a replacement soon. Donnarumma could be that man. Dallo they've got in there, Tonali as well. Some decent players in that team, Zlatan of course up top as well, so it's not going to be an easy game. Of course, we want to do this for the fans. I'm going to say, not discussing any tactical details. There's been a real buzz in training. Proud of our record. We should be in a position to beat them. AC have had a really poor start to the season. Oh no, Juve won. They must have lost their last game yet. Last game out against Lazio. But yeah, AC have had a really poor start. I think they come into this one like 16th in the league. So hopefully we should be in a position to beat them. Well, hopefully Alexis can get to that, and he does. Plays a long ball over towards Mahrez. Makes it. That's why he's on a 6.47 average rating. One thing that I know I keep talking about this match screen and stuff, but the shouts is one thing. I'm not a fan of the shouts this year. Prefer the ones last year. Like, show some passion. I used that so many times last year, and the fact it's not in this one irks me a little bit. I think Fire Up must be like the closest one to that. But yeah, I just seem to constantly hit demand more now if we need something extra out of our players. But nevertheless, we concentrate again on the game, and it seems to be all us really in the opening goings. And Mahrez is in, and Mahrez scores his first goal. Exactly what we need from that man. He needs to find some form because the only other player we've got there is Persson, and he had a good start to the season, but I don't want to have to rely on an 18-year-old. The same with Oristanio. I mean, he's been playing well when he comes in, but again, we want to play Eriksen as much as possible, considering he's a 5-star player as well. But really good to see Mahrez get his first goal for Inter Milan, our panic buy on deadline day, and he may well have another chance from the free kick here. Riyad Mahrez went keeper's side, and well, that effort probably was quite close. I say probably, but I don't have 3D, so I won't be able to tell. I am so stuck in my ways. I love 2D, and it's going to take a lot for me to change into 3D. As Lukaku's done superbly to get away from his man there, and Romelu Lukaku does what he has been doing fantastically this season. He bags another 11 goals already this season for Romelu Lukaku, and that I love the diving header attempt there from Romagnoli. You got to give credit to him. But look, the touch past the defender just surges into the area, the simplest of finishes, and on the half-hour mark we lead the Milan Derby 2-0. I would absolutely take that. We could do with a really dominant performance as well. Even the games that we've won, and even like I said with the Zenit game, 5-1 flattered us. Lukaku, he looked to chip Donnarumma there. But yeah, like I said, the 5-1 game against Zenit flattered us. It was not a 5-1 game. They just fell apart in the last 10 minutes. But yeah, if we set an example in the league, we'll move 3 points clear as it stands with this result. And hopefully we can hold on to top spot. Half-time is 2-0 to Inter. I'm going to say the pundits have been backing you. I've used that quite a lot this year, actually, as a team talk, and it seems to do really well. So it was one that I used sort of sparingly last year, but this year it seems to really have an effect. So, yeah, sort of been a go-to team talk for me a little bit. With over an hour gone, Milan haven't even had a shot yet in this game. With 20 minutes to go, it doesn't look like that's going to change. We made a couple of subs. Brozovic and Perisic are on for Barella and Sanchez respectively. Milan have finally had a couple of shots in the last 10 minutes, but there has not been a single highlight in this second half. And well, I will take that happily. A 2-0 win over the old enemy. A good win, boys. Well done. And well, just what we want. Yeah, 16th in Serie A. They've lost 5 of 8 games, Milan. It's always nice to win these games, absolutely. Gives us a platform, take confidence, know the importance of the fixture. It'll be tough. I'm pretty sure I'm still the only person that does all the press conferences in Football Manager these days. But as you can see, 3 points clear at the top of Serie A. You'll love to see it. And well, let's just move on quickly, shall we? Zenit in a couple of days. I'll bring that game to you in just a second. Okay, here we are then for the game against Zenit. We've made some changes. We've actually sent Skriniar and Lukaku on holiday because the physio recommended it. Their fitness hasn't been quite where it needs to be. And well, with the game against Zenit, we won so comfortably last time out. I was fairly confident. And then we've got a bit of a break before our next game, which is against Cluj. So even if they missed that one, again, I'd be confident pretty much without them. Again, we've got Ashley Young and Riyad Mahrez unregistered for the competition as well. But this is the team as it lines up then. Handanovic in goal, same back four. Actually, no, not the same back four, I tell a lie. Hakimi at right back, Martin at left back, De Vrij and Bastoni drafted in. Bastoni actually scored in the game against Zenit last time out. Vidal and Barella in centre mid. Persing comes in on the right, Perisic in on the left, Oristanio in the number 10 role. I know I said about using Ericsson, but Oristanio played well last time out, so I'm not going to drop him. And we're actually, controversially, going to play Pinamonti up front instead of Martinez, because I haven't played Pinamonti yet this season, so I want to see what he's about a little bit. Going to change his role to an advanced forward as well, just to suit him. But yeah, other than that, I think we are just about ready to go. The more that I think about this Lautaro Martinez idea, the more I'm sort of questioning myself. We are at home, so we'll just say, let's give the fans something to cheer for. And then do the individual team talks. There we go. And the game is underway, hopefully. Well, I'm not expecting Cluj to do much against Atleti, so I imagine we'll probably still be second in the group when this game finishes. But yeah, just trying to... That's the Inter have a very bloated squad. And it would be ideal to get rid of some players, but I don't want to force anyone out. I'm a big sort of advocate of morale now in FM. If you watch me on Twitch, you'll know that I'll try and keep morale as high as possible all the time. I even praise players every week training. Obviously, you guys don't see that because it's boring to watch. But I'll literally sit with the training reports every week that come through and praise the players that have done well. They seem to respond to it better this year. Last year, it seemed to be a bit broken at times, as Perisic hits the post. It seemed to be a bit broken at times where you would praise a player for training, and one week he'd be happy, and then the next week he would be pissed off at you. And I didn't really understand it, so I just didn't do it to start with. But then in some saves where it was like maybe a struggling team, I found that more often than not it worked, and it kept morale high. So I've been sort of doing that a lot now, and I do it in this save as well. This one's no different. I can't remember what my point was, to be honest. This person heads over. I missed a lot of action there. Perisic has hit the post. They've almost scored. I feel like I should concentrate on the game. I really can't remember what my point was to do with morale. No idea. But yeah, can you tell that it's, almost 11 a.m. as I record this on Friday morning. I haven't slept. I'm on the Monsters. There you go. There's your proof. I'm not sponsored, but if Monster would like to sponsor me, that would be brilliant. Pinamonti's in here. He shoots straight at Muso. Squad rotation, that's it. Yeah, I'm trying to get as many players playing as possible to keep the morale up. But it is quite a bloated squad, so we could do with offloading some players. So again, Martinez falls into that category, but he's one of the more important players. Like some of the players I'm thinking, we've got 4 right backs, as I said earlier, as Perisic fires one over. Yeah, we've got Hakimi, Darmian, D'Ambrosio and Ashley Young. I'm going to say to the boys I'm not happy because we should be winning by now. Darmian's on loan. He's already got a transfer agreed for next season, but at the moment he's only rated a 2-star right back because I think where Eriksen's rating is 5-star, Lukaku's 4.5, Skriniar's 4.5. It kind of puts everyone else out of sorts. But even if there's nothing we could do with Darmian, even though he's by star rating, he's our worst right back. So it'd be good if we could offload D'Ambrosio and Young. That's wages off the bill as well. We've got 6 central midfielders. We don't need 6. We could offload a couple. Maybe Vicino, or maybe, I don't know, Gagliardini. Someone like that. You never know. As Barella comes forward here. But it would certainly help in terms of the finances, obviously, because then we can strengthen in other areas, and we certainly need it. I think, what a goal that is from Hakimi, by the way. We brought in Mahrez, we panic bought him. It could do with more depth on the right-hand side because Mahrez, as we've seen, hasn't been playing great. And although Persson has played well, he's not someone I want to regularly rely on. Also with Oristanio as well. Again, Eriksen is amazing, so we would just need to bring in a backup. But I want someone that's better than Oristanio. So yeah, there's the bits that need done, but I'm not going to force it, if that makes sense. Anyway, I've spoken through 65 minutes of this match. We've taken the lead. A wonderful goal from Hakimi. But it looks like Zenit may well come forward for the first time. And Azmoun is in here and shot straight at Handanovic. I'm going to encourage the players a bit more as well. Don't want them to rest on their laurels in this one. I'm probably going to make a change or two as well. Made a couple of subs. Eriksen has come on that left-hand side, and Radja Nainggolan has come on for a rare appearance up in attacking midfield. But looks like not much is going to happen. We've had 26 odd shots in this game, and Zenit have had 3. As Persson's in the area, it's cleared. Can we maybe get one more goal just to seal the win? It's funny that we can beat Zenit 5-1 in their own backyard. As Pinamonti, it's not going to count. He's lashed one in. Eriksen heads down. And Pinamonti applies a finish, but he was offside. It's funny how we can absolutely hammer them in their own backyard, but when it comes to the home game, it's not as convincing. But I will still take the 3 points, 27 shots to 4. There's no way we've not deserved this win. So a very good 3 points for us. We move to the top of the Champions League group for the time being. Shows they got stuck in. Pinamonti's getting a bit of slack. Going to say he played well, but he probably won't be playing the next game. But there we have it. Those are the games for today. Absolute dominance. Get a little bit of money as well. The finances aren't looking great at the moment, but if you look at our projection, we are going to be getting a lot of money. So maybe next season we might have a bit of a war chest, hopefully. But that is all the matches for today. That is all I wanted to cover. So the next time out, we will, just a few games time actually, I'll bring you the last game against Atleti. I'm sure that will be deciding who finishes top. And then we'll play Verona as well at home. I feel like Torino is probably a bit close. So we'll play Cluj and Torino offline, and I'll bring you Atleti and Verona. And then we've got some big games coming up for certain, especially as we head towards the January period. But that is going to be everything for today, guys. So I hope you have enjoyed this episode. If you have, like I said earlier, pop a like on there for me, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one.